Yeah, so my phone is having issues with memory, so I'll be recording it my daily video in a different place today. Uh, I don't have much to say. I think I might have lost a temporary friend that I had, just because they're hot tempered and I don't know, just bizarre. And so let's go. Oh, I need to circle this. Okay, so it says childhood memories and family. What's your favorite childhood memory? Okay. It's either playing Sim City or uh, going camping with the scouts, with the Boy Scouts. Who was your favorite childhood role model or mentor? I think it was Mr. Rubin and Mr. Sheriff, Mr. Sheridan. Those three, all pretty good role models. One taught history, AP US history. The other one taught calculus, AP calculus. That's pretty nice. He also told like life stories and told us that like he appreciates someone who performs poorly but tries his best than someone who performs well and isn't doing their best. Do you have any funny, embarrassing family stories? I can't really think of any. Yeah, I probably had some, but I just don't remember. How do you think families can be more important? Wait, what? Oh no, talking about news story. The next one. How do you think families can be more important, more connected in today's world? I think having a time where you don't use technology at all and hang out. I want to advocate this for my family, but I feel like one of my family members is too ignorant to do this. But we'll see. Maybe they're not. Uh, Current events and news. 56. What's the most important news story you're following right now? It's my own life and not actual any news stories. Like I'm not trying to follow any of these news stories, man. I don't want to get distracted. I want to get focused. And even if I don't have anything to do, I don't want to be worried all the time about what's going on in the public sphere unless I decide to go talk to senators or volunteer or work for some company that actually does something related to it. Current events and news. What's the most? Oh, have you ever felt overwhelmed about the amount of news you consume? Dude, this happens all the time. I get overwhelmed all the time, especially with Trump doing all kinds of weird stuff all the time. It's such a huge distraction, and I just try to stay away from it. Uh, Sometimes I get roped in, but then I always end up regretting. So I keep thinking, nah, man, I'm good now. I could just enjoy and watch, be curious, and then like, no, but it just bums me out. How do you think the media covers certain take on social justice movements today? Uh, Wait, I don't think that's the question. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by it? How do you think that the media covers certain topics or issues? I think they don't. I think I mean they. I don't know. I was complaining about how like public like what's it called, public radio wasn't focusing enough on local news and like special topics, and they were focusing on the national news all the time because it's cheap and it's easy. and they finally did like a piece on like this one uh woman who did a sports bra. It's a bar. It's a sports bra where you go in and you watch women's sports on the TVs because she thought there was an injustice of like asymmetry of like male to female attention in sports. So she created a bar, and I thought, okay, this is an interesting topic. I'll actually do more stuff like this. Uh, Not just I'm not I'm actually the bar I don't really care too much about, but I'm talking about more topics like this where it's like very specific things and not all related to national news, which you really can't do anything about or use the information for anything. Only if you're being affected by them, really. Um, do you have a favorite news source or podcast? Yeah, I like watching H3 or public radio, but not all the time. Public radio sometimes I have to like turn it off when he talks about Trump. I don't have Trump derangement syndrome. I'm just tired of hearing about all the stuff he's doing and like and the wars and everything. I just don't want to know about it. It's not. I can't use it the information for anything useful. It just stresses me out. Uh, 60. Last one. What's your take on social justice movements today? I think they're. I think they're much lesser. I mean, the problems have gotten much more serious. Uh, about like what's shown nationally. So social justice wars kind of shut up. They're like, oh, okay, we really are covering stuff that's kind of bogus, uh, and not that much of a big deal. I mean, I don't think we had starvation as like as a topic for like it is happening in Gaza and like genocide and all that stuff. Uh, it just kind of subverts like these people are doing way worse and you're complaining about the gender quota. I mean, at least you have a job, even though you don't, even though like women aren't being educated enough to go into paying jobs. Uh, they are still at least doing much better than people in Gaza. So I think it just kind of shut up the social justice warriors. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that like it just seems like a lot of the problems that we're focusing were kind of bogus in comparison. And this isn't the only place that there's been genocide. There's been genocide in Africa all the time. Uh, at least that's what it seems like. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what this year is. I know that there's like civil war there happening sometimes, and I don't know if the civil war is based off genocide or not. So yeah. That's 61. Yeah, these are nice in case I don't have anything to say. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my workout. It's Monday, but yeah, I was supposed to do it Sunday, which means I'll just shift it I'll shift it like a day forward, and then I'll fix it next week. I was gonna record I'm probably gonna not record, but do a live of me working out. Uh, I'll probably have zero people, but you gotta start somewhere.